There are more than 2.6 million vehicles involved in the GM ignition switch recalls first announced in February and March. These recalls include the Chevrolet Cobalt and HHR, the Pontiac G5 and Solstice, and the Saturn Ion and Sky. With the supply of repair parts increasing daily, GM is urging owners to get their vehicles fixed as soon as possible, free of charge.
Recalls in general, I mean, it's a hassle somewhat, but it's necessary. You want your car to be safe, and you also want to know that the manufacturer stands behind their product. So if there's a problem, you want it fixed.
These recalled ignition switches may inadvertently move out of run position while the car is moving in the case of a jarring event or if the key ring is carrying added weight. Prior to completing the repair, you should remove everything from your key ring except the ignition key. GM says it has completed extensive testing and found a single key and ring, without the added weight of other keys, key fobs, or other items, is the safest way to operate the vehicle until the recall repair can be completed by your dealer.
When an owner receives a safety recall notice in the mail, they should initiate a parts request by calling their dealer or visiting the GM Ignition Update website. Once the parts reach the dealer, a service consultant will contact the owner and schedule an appointment. The average time it takes to make the repair is only about 90 minutes.
GM suppliers have been putting together the ignition repair kits 3 shifts per day, 7 days a week since April, and GM dealers have completed more than a third of all repairs to date. GM says it has shipped nearly 1.5 million repair kits to dealers. If you have one of the affected vehicles and haven't taken it to a GM dealer for repairs, go to www.gmignitionupdate.com or call your dealer to start the process. Customers should only use GM-provided keys with a hole instead of keys with a slot after the repairs are complete. Anyone with a vehicle impacted by the ignition switch recall announced in February can receive free replacement keys for the life of the vehicle from their dealer at any time. GM also wants to remind everyone to always wear your seatbelt. I'm Chanel Caraway.